Is that stiffness in your knees when you get out of bed just part of getting older? Or is it a flashing red warning sign your body is running on empty? Tell me this, when you try to knit, button a shirt, or maybe just hold a cup of tea, do you ever get that prickly, fuzzy feeling in your hands that makes you drop things? Or maybe a deep, aching weakness in your legs after just a short walk, making you worry about losing your independence? This isn't just about feeling tired. This is about the foundation of your mobility crumbling. And doctors often don't tell you the simple, edible building block you're missing is a substance your body completely stops producing enough of after a certain age. It's collagen, the literal glue holding your body together. Throw out those expensive pills. You need to start snacking smarter, and I'm about to show you 8 delicious, simple snacks, starting with the #1 choice most people throw away that can help stop those tingling hands and bring the spring back to your step. Oh, the truth is unavoidable. By the time you reach retirement, your body's natural collagen production has dropped by up to 50%, meaning every step you take, every time you use your fingers, those protective cushions are wearing thin, causing the nerve irritation that leads to that awful tingling and the joint friction that makes walking a dread. This isn't just normal wear and tear, it's a collagen crisis we can fix through our diet. Forget those giant tubs of powder. They often don't absorb correctly. We need real whole food snacks that provide the exact building blocks your system needs to start repairing those brittle tendons and nerve sheaths, giving you that inner scaffolding back. So let's stop the decay right now. Are you ready for the easiest way to start soaking your joints in this regenerative protein tonight? You might already have the first snack, a simple, warm drink simmering on your stove right now. And it's a game changer for overnight joint relief. That first secret weapon is simply bone broth. Most people think it's just soup, but it's actually a liquid gold mine of bioavailable collagen that your body instantly recognizes. It's essentially the slow-simmered, concentrated essence of connective tissue. Why is this superior to a pill? Because it naturally contains gelatin, which is collagen that is already broken down, making it incredibly easy for your body to digest and immediately shuttle to your weary joints. Imagine starting your day not with stiff fingers and creaking knees, but with a foundational warmth that eases that morning pain. Having a mug of warm bone broth just before bed helps repair those micro tears while you sleep, making tomorrow feel noticeably better. But here's the trick. Are you using the right bones? And what if I told you there's an even cheaper, sweeter way to get this exact gelatin, one that works perfectly if you don't like savory flavors, and it comes straight from your childhood dessert table? Now, wait a minute. Before we move on to that next snack, let's talk honestly about supplements. Are you currently spending a fortune on glucosamine, chondroitin, or those popular turmeric pills, only to feel that your joints are still aching, still grinding, and still prone to locking up? That's because those supplements are often temporary pain relievers or anti-inflammatories. They soothe the symptom, but they don't rebuild the structure. Ooh, you're trying to fix a crumbling wall with a coat of paint. Your body needs the literal building blocks, the collagen, to fill in those gaps and cushion those nerves again. If you only treat the pain, you're masking the underlying weakness that leads to serious mobility loss later. So, if your existing pills aren't working, prepare for snack #2. It provides the same healing gelatin as bone broth, but you can serve it chilled, covered in whipped cream, and it costs pennies to make right in your own kitchen. Ready for snack #2? It's simply gelatin dessert. Yes, I mean the kind you ate as a kid, but this time we're focusing on the pure, unflavored variety, perhaps made with real fruit juice to avoid those unnecessary sweeteners. Gelatin is pure, dried collagen, and unlike many pills, it digests immediately because it's already the soluble, healing form your body needs. When you struggle with digestive issues or find bone broth too strong, a simple, wobbly gelatin snack becomes your secret weapon for soft tissue repair. A tiny cube of this before bed delivers a concentrated dose of the amino acid glycine, which is vital not only for rebuilding the cartilage in your knees, but also for calming your central nervous system, helping you get deeper, more restful sleep, and better sleep equals better healing. But what if you're looking for a serious, savory collagen boost without having to wait for gelatin to set or bones to simmer? The next snack is literally the most collagen-dense part of an animal, and most people throw it straight into the bin. Don't wrinkle your nose at this one, but snack number 3 is salmon skin. When you buy salmon fillets, most people, especially here in North America, peel off or trim this crispy, delicious layer and toss it out. But that is where up to 90% of the collagen is concentrated, specifically type 1 collagen, which is the best type for your skin, hair, and, critically, those tiny nerve endings that cause your hands and feet to tingle. Baking the skin until it's perfectly crisp turns it into a salty, high-protein chip, a far superior, rebuilding snack to any processed potato chip. This marine collagen is often absorbed even faster than bovine collagen, meaning quicker results for nerve health and skin elasticity, which is key for reducing those uncomfortable pinched sensations. But hold on, what if you've been eating all these collagen sources and you're still feeling stiff? Oof, there's a vital, bright-colored cofactor missing from your diet that your body needs to actually assemble all that new collagen. And without it, everything we've talked about so far is useless. Are you experiencing those tired, heavy legs or a general energy dip that makes you want to skip daily walks and sit down more often than you used to? That muscle fatigue and loss of walking power isn't just age. It's a direct result of weak connective tissue, forcing your muscles to work dramatically harder to stabilize your joints. But here's the shocker. You could be drinking bone broth and eating salmon skin every single day, and your body might not be able to weave those collagen building blocks into new tissue because you lack the essential catalyst. You're literally trying to build a wall without the cement. That cement is vitamin C, and if you're not pairing your collagen snacks with the right source of C, you are completely wasting your time on expensive food and throwing away the benefits. The next snack we'll discuss provides the perfect, easy-to-absorb dose of this collagen-making cement, and it's a sweet, juicy treat. That essential cofactor snack is simply citrus fruits, like a juicy orange, a bright lemon, or a small grapefruit. Most people think of citrus for colds, but its real power lies in its huge vitamin C content, which is absolutely mandatory for turning the raw materials we just discussed, like the glycine from bone broth or the type 1 collagen from salmon skin, into actual, usable, strong, new connective tissue. You need this step. Think of a tangerine as a simple, sweet tool that unlocks the rebuilding process in your body, strengthening not just your joints, but also the tiny capillaries that feed blood to your nerves, reducing that tingling sensation. The best part? You can easily pair a small slice of orange with almost any other snack on this list. But while we've covered the structure and the cement, what about the actual simple protein building block that you can eat right now that is cheap, versatile, and is probably already sitting in your fridge waiting to boost your collagen production? The incredibly simple snack number 5 is egg whites. Forget the myth that they are just bland protein. Egg whites are exceptionally rich in the 2 non-negotiable amino acids needed for collagen formation: proline and glycine. Oh, this means they deliver the exact raw material required for the elasticity that strengthens tendons and stops your hands from dropping things. They are an effortless and low-fat way to fuel repair, whether you scramble them quickly in the morning or just grab a hard-boiled egg white as an afternoon snack. But wait, we've covered boosting collagen and providing the cement, yet there is a critical time of day we haven't utilized. The best repair happens while you're resting, and the very next snack is a simple, nighttime secret weapon that not only helps your joints recover, but also deepens your sleep quality, guaranteeing tomorrow morning feels lighter and less painful. Do you know why those stiff, aching mornings feel so much worse than the afternoon? It's because while you sleep, your body is supposed to be performing deep, restorative maintenance on your joints and nerves. But if you're lacking the right ingredients, you wake up feeling like you haven't recovered at all. Think about it. If your tendons are frayed, they need calm, quiet time to knit back together. Bad sleep means poor healing, which translates directly into weak legs and persistent nerve tingling. This is the opportunity we can't miss. There is one simple snack that delivers the key amino acid, glycine, which we mentioned is crucial for collagen and deep sleep, in a convenient, quick-to-digest form right before bed. Oh, this snack provides the double benefit of fueling tendon repair and lowering your core body temperature slightly, signaling to your brain that it's time for the deep, non-negotiable sleep that truly heals. Ready to discover the nighttime recovery secret that can radically change how you feel when you step out of bed tomorrow? We talked about maximizing overnight repair, and while getting enough collagen, like the glycine from that gelatin dessert, is crucial for the building, here's the cold, hard truth. The moment your joints are most vulnerable is actually while you sleep, when daily inflammation peaks and starts undoing all your hard work. That's why the true, essential nighttime secret weapon is a handful of berries. They aren't a direct collagen source, but their power is different and maybe even more important. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are absolutely packed with potent antioxidants, making them the ultimate defense system for your new connective tissue. A small bowl of them before bed is like putting a protective, anti-aging shield around your tendons, ensuring that the healing work from the bone broth and egg whites doesn't get instantly destroyed by overnight inflammation. Furthermore, certain berries, like cherries, contain compounds that naturally aid sleep, boosting that recovery window. But protection isn't enough. We still need powerful raw protein that works slowly. The next snack is arguably the cheapest, easiest to find dairy item on the planet, and it provides a slow, steady release of protein that feeds your muscles and joints for hours. That powerhouse, slow-release snack is simply cottage cheese. Most people think of it as a diet food, but its real value lies in its unique composition. It's primarily casein protein, which your body digests slowly and steadily for several hours, making it the perfect sustained fuel for joint and muscle recovery. While other snacks provide a quick hit, eating a small dish of cottage cheese means you are constantly feeding your tendons the essential amino acids they need, even when you're busy or sleeping, maximizing the repair window without a big calorie spike. But beyond just protein, cottage cheese is also a fantastic source of key minerals like phosphorus and calcium, which are absolutely non-negotiable for true bone density, the underlying framework for all your joints. Oh, and you can easily mix it with the berries we just discussed for a complete collagen-protecting super snack. But wait, are you still struggling with simple, everyday tasks like opening a pickle jar or gripping your keys firmly? The next hook reveals a crucial, often overlooked sign of ligament failure that collagen fixes fast. Let's be honest. Have you ever failed the pickle jar test recently, finding that your grip strength just isn't what it used to be? Or maybe you notice you drop small items more often, or that persistent ache in your wrist makes simple tasks like writing a letter or dealing with coins frustratingly difficult. That isn't just poor hand strength. That is often the literal fraying of the tiny, intricate ligaments and tendons in your fingers that demand immediate repair. If these microstructures aren't constantly maintained with collagen, they become brittle, leading to the instability that causes those sudden weakness spells and that terrible tingling we talked about at the beginning. This is a critical signal that your body is cannibalizing its own connective tissue. We need to stop the decay and pump raw collagen-boosting vitamins directly to those fragile areas. We've covered protein sources and sweet fruits, but the final snack is a vibrant, crunchy vegetable. One you might think is purely for salads that contains 3 times the necessary building block vitamins, making it a fast-track solution for finger and wrist repair. Our final powerful snack is the vibrant bell pepper, specifically the red or yellow ones. You heard me right. If you need fast, direct repair for those frayed hand ligaments and tingling nerves, these colorful peppers are superior to almost any other vegetable. Why? Because they are absolutely loaded with vitamin C, far more than an orange. And they also contain vitamin A and key antioxidants, providing that crucial 3-pronged attack for collagen stability, synthesis, and protection. Just a few slices of a raw red pepper added to your cottage cheese or dipped in hummus gives you an instant, crunchy dose of everything your body needs to halt the decay in your ligaments and stop that persistent tingling sensation that keeps you awake. Now you have 8 incredibly simple snacks, from warm broth to crunchy vegetables, but you need to know one common mistake, one simple cooking error that most seniors make every single day that absolutely destroys the collagen in your food before it even reaches your mouth, rendering all this effort completely useless. Ready for the most important warning of the day? The biggest mistake people make that destroys all the collagen and vitamin C they try to eat is simple: overcooking or overheating. Heat is the enemy of these delicate rebuilding blocks. Oh, if you boil your bone broth too rapidly for too long, or cook your bell peppers until they are mushy, or zap your cottage cheese in the microwave, you degrade the delicate protein structures and the heat-sensitive vitamin C, meaning you end up eating something that offers minimal repair value. You're spending money and effort only to serve yourself inactive ingredients, robbing your joints of the fuel they desperately need. This is why simplicity is key. Bone broth should be gently simmered, bell peppers must be eaten raw, and gelatin desserts must be chilled. Sticking to these rules guarantees your joints get maximum repair fuel. But now that you know the how-to and the how-not-to, how do you quickly combine the best 2 snacks on this list for a high-impact, immediate collagen superdose that you can take tonight? To get that immediate, high-impact collagen superdose, here is the absolute simplest ritual you can start tonight. Take 1 spoonful of your chilled gelatin dessert, that cheap, wobbly, pure collagen, and pair it with a small handful of those berries, which are packed with protective antioxidants and natural sleep aids. This combination is a powerhouse, giving you the raw, pre-digested collagen to rebuild your joints, plus the inflammation shield to protect that repair while you sleep, guaranteeing a deeper sense of recovery. This is like giving your joints a fast-acting regenerative oil change. When you do this daily, the tingling in your hands and the persistent weakness in your legs should start to fade as the nerves and ligaments regain their structure. But consistency is the only way this works. So what is the single, easy-to-remember habit that ensures you never miss a day of collagen repair? The single, easy-to-remember habit that guarantees consistency is to simply pre-portion your snacks every Sunday evening. Don't rely on willpower every afternoon when you feel that familiar energy slump. Instead, immediately put a handful of bell pepper strips next to the hummus, or combine the cottage cheese and berries into small covered containers in the fridge. This simple 5-minute ritual on the weekend means your recovery snack is ready to eat the moment you need it, removing the friction that leads to unhealthy choices and missed opportunities for repair. You have 8 incredible, proven snacks that address the core problem of brittle joints and tingling nerves, not just the symptoms. And by making this one small habit change today, you start fighting back against that weakness and stiffness right now. Ooh, but before you go put your collagen snacks together, if this detailed advice has given you a simple path to feeling stronger and more independent, please take a moment to subscribe and ensure you never miss out on these powerful, life-changing health secrets. So remember, stop treating the symptoms of pain and start rebuilding the structure. Start today by adding just one of these 8 collagen-boosting snacks, whether it's that warm mug of bone broth or a simple handful of raw bell pepper strips, to your daily routine. And watch how quickly the annoying tingling hands and the frightening weakness in your legs begin to fade away as your body finally gets the essential building blocks it needs. The power to restore your mobility and independence is truly on your plate. If this video has been helpful and provided you with clear, actionable steps to strengthen your joints and nerves, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you can keep getting simple, science-backed solutions to stay active, strong, and vital in your senior years.